Ladies and gentlemen, very good morning and a warm welcome. We do have some very distinguished people in our midst, so just give me a second to acknowledge them. We have Yang Berbahagia Dato' Khairil Anwar Abdullah, our chairman of Pantai Holdings Berhad. Folks, let's extend our good chairman a very big round of applause. Always a pleasure seeing Yang Berbahagia Dato' joining us. And then of course Mr. Ronald Koh, our Regional Chief Executive Officer of the Northern Region and also Chief Executive Officer of Glen Eagles Penang. We've got representatives from various NGOs. We've got our valued patients and their family members here. Respected members of the media, always a pleasure to see you good folks here. Thank you so much for your support. This is the day that we will be launching Life Renewed. And that's the point, you must be clapping your hands folks, because it's a special day. I'll be calling upon our Ustaz Tuan Haji Muhammad Saini from Kampung Melayu Air Hitam to recite the dua.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى وصحبه أجمعين. Ya Allah Tuhan kami, dengan sifat-sifat keagungan-Mu serta kebesaran-Mu, kami sekalian hamba-Mu ini ya Allah merafaq dengan penuh rendah diri agar Engkau curahkan nikmat yang berterusan kepada kami. Wassalamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Taqabbalallahu minkum.
This morning is a very special morning for all of us here because folks, we'll be sharing with you, this is a day that will be showing you how Parkway Pantai we give back to society. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask of you to focus your attention on screen as we share this clip with you. So let's have a look. have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about extending a second chance to those who are in need of it. And folks, to now extend this welcome address and also give you a bit more of an insight into our Life Renewed campaign, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask of you to please put your hands together as we welcome our Regional Chief Executive Officer. Let's welcome Mr. Ronald Koh.
Yang berbahagia Datuk Khairul Anwar Abdullah, Chairman Pantai Holdings Berhad, Encik Ahmad Syahindra Muhammad Sharif, Executive Director IHH Healthcare Berhad, is aimed at assisting needy patients in IHH Berhad's home markets of Malaysia, Singapore and Turkey. Sufficient to say, we have come a long way in seeing how Life Renewed has changed lives. And we at Gleneagles are very happy to be participating in this collective effort to provide financial assistance to those in dire needs of medical care. And we would like to thank you again on behalf of Gleneagles Penang for your presence here, and may you have a wonderful event today. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hear from our good chairman. Please join us now as we warmly welcome Yang Berbahagia Datuk Khairul Anwar Abdullah, Chairman of Pantai Holdings Berhad, to extend his speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The disbursement of the fund under Life Renewed is mainly to fund medical treatment for the needy patients in various Pantai hospitals in collaboration with our specialist doctors who perform the procedures at a very nominal fee. Firstly, we will expand this program to cover more subspecialties, wider demographics and more life-saving cases. We will cover all of Malaysia when we open our hospital in Kota Kinabalu.
So folks, if you are ready, let's give all the four good gentlemen a very big round of applause now, shall we? And here we go, let's count it down in 3, 2, 1. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the launch of Life Renewed. Hear a little bit. A message from one of our very own. He's our specialist from our Gleneagles Kuala Lumpur, our consultant ENT surgeon, Dr. Arasa, who is unfortunately unable to be with us here this morning, but sends his message through this video clip. Let's have a look.
Good morning, Datuk Khairul and everyone present at the launch of the Khazanah IHH Healthcare Fund launch. The beneficiaries of the fund, our patients, truly get a renewed opportunity in able to live their lives to the fullest. Life is indeed renewed. I'd like to end my message to all of you with a quote from the recently departed world icon Nelson Mandela. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. With the launch of this fund, the flame emanating from all the lives that have been renewed is no longer hidden, but there for all to see and experience. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Now, proceeds from this event to the tune of 100,000 ringgit Malaysia was raised, and at this juncture, IMU would like to make a contribution, a donation to the Rumah Hospice Penang. So with that, I'd like to call upon the Director of External Affairs of IMU, Professor Ong Kok Hai, to join us on stage, along with the Chairman of Rumah Hospice Penang, Berbahagia Datuk Sri Dr. T. Demaraj, to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, all across the board, we have a little token right here. At this juncture, to all members of the press, members of the media, we'd now like to invite you. We've got our members of our PR team just right at the back there. They'll now be leading you folks to the room where we'll be having our media conference.
All I wanted to say to you is the following, that despite the fact that we are Hamdan, a very prosperous country, there are lots of people for whom private healthcare is a little bit of a challenge. I also wanted to make sure that we understand how these programs benefit people. We looked at the young faces on stage. It's wonderful to see them smiling and being active. But think about people who've had cataract surgery. It's not only they who benefit, it's also the people who support them. Because if they're old and they're at home, usually there's somebody else to help to take care of them. Our job here is to make sure that we've got good doctors, careful hands, who will tend to these people, and we can bring all these benefits to the patient in terms of lower cost, faster access, greater access to procedures.
The focal point of the program actually is at the hospitals themselves and the NGOs as a primary sort of network. So that's why if you see the NGOs are very important, because they will come together with the hospital to discuss, and also at the hospitals the doctors or the consultants would also be involved, because again these cases needs to be evaluated in terms of not just from the need perspective, but also in terms of whether the patients will be benefiting. We will also then consult various other colleagues in evaluating some of the more sort of less clear-cut cases. But in the majority of the cases, the decision, because there's a clear guideline given at the hospital level, will be done between the hospital management and the NGOs and the consultants. So between those three parties, each hospital will have their own ability to evaluate and make this treatment available.
Life really, the fund is from Khazanah, but it is a multi-party collaboration because we want to extend this fund to involve and benefit a lot more people. So that's why the hospital, together with the doctors and the NGOs and the funds, are working in collaboration so that we can raise more money to benefit more people. So the hospital as well as the doctors are giving discounts for the treatment.